What's going on, everybody? My name is Coach Josh with Neuropath Athletics. As you might already know, just want to let you know if you're in the Orlando, Florida area, our grand opening is tomorrow, April 13th. If you're interested, we have one spot remaining Thursday at 5 p.m. I just want to give you guys a little tour of the new facility that we are at. This is our gym space. Right here, we have a vending machine. Just making sure if you have any refreshments that you may need after your workouts to keep you hydrated. We have our squat rack. We have our medicine balls, dumbbells. We have our hurdles. And especially if you are a basketball player looking for strength conditioning and basketball skills training all under the same roof, you have that right here. As we're going to see as we pan, we have the shooting machine. We have tons of space. And this is affiliation with Only the Motivated Basketball Academy, where you can link in with Coach Ryan. If you're on Instagram, TikTok, feel free to DM us. We can get you in contact with them. This is making sure that you can get strength conditioning and performance all under the same roof. And if you are any other athlete, track, softball, football, soccer, anything, we have worked with tons of athletes. We can also help you as well with your athletic development, reducing injury, getting you as strong and mobile as possible, and getting you to understand what it takes to play at the highest level, collegiate, professional, getting you NILs, making sure your body is super, super healthy, mobile, and strong. What I want to do today is show you a workout and progressions that we do with our athletes from day one all the way until you're fully progressed with us. And this is what really separates us, is those progressions. So go ahead, follow me here. So if you have a dumbbell at home and you just want to follow along, even if you have minimal equipment, but before we grab this dumbbell, we're just going to put it to our side. And we always want to work on body movement, body mechanics, proper mechanics through every single movement. So we're going to start off with the squat, making sure that you can squat correctly and with no mobility hindrances. So you want to make sure that your knees are not collapsing, that your heels are not coming off the ground. Once we see that's really good, we start progressing there. Then we will add a body weight or go from body weight to a dumbbell. So with that dumbbell, we go into that goblet position. What that works on is making sure you don't collapse. It keeps your spine aligned and everything up forward, making sure that we're resisting looking forward like this. We want to keep a nice torso, making sure we go down, knees don't collapse, and we control these movements all the way down, all the way back up. And that's our main goal here, making sure that movement is progressive. As you get better, you continue to add weight or mobility or timing or rest periods. Our next thing is we go into a split squat, still with that goblet position, and we're here. And we want to focus on slow eccentric and explosive on the way up. What I mean slow down is about 3, 2, 1, and stop. Explode up. We can go longer as we get better. This works on reducing injury, making sure that your knee doesn't collapse in. You're able to control your landings. So let's start with 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we will hold position, explode out. Those eccentrics are vital to what we do here. It makes everything much better on the court, on the field, and reducing injury. Next up, we would head to, after eccentrics, we will go into another movement progression. Is our rear foot elevated on our bench. We will get situated. Same exact thing. I want that eccentric again with that 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Explode up. Making sure our knee doesn't lock in or go in, keeping it out. This is super important with our progressions, making sure that we can land properly, be as explosive as possible. This progression is probably the best thing you could possibly do for single leg strength. Because you got to remember, all sport is unilateral, one leg at a time. So if you can get one leg as strong as possible and the other leg as strong as possible, not everything is perfect, but we got to remember, if we can equalize the right side, equalize the left side as best as we can perform better on our sport, whatever we're doing. All right, so the last thing we're going to finish with after our rear foot elevated is something called plyometrics, which if you're an athlete, you should be doing plyometrics. Plyometrics help you with explosiveness, landing mechanics. I mean, every contraction possible from isometric, concentric, all the scientific jargon that you're going to hear as an athlete. So we want to focus on that single leg again. What I like to do is start off with a hop and controlled landing. So I'm here, off of 2, land on 1. Jump, control. Off of 2, land on 1. When we land on that 1, we don't want this to collapse. We don't want our knee to collapse in. We want it to be stable and forward or out. So again, up, control. One more. Up, control. Just making sure that you're not going in when you're landing. As we did those eccentrics, it helps us slow down when we're gonna land, because some people, when they land, they tend to go all the way down, collapse their upper body, knee vagus on the inside. That's something that we don't want, especially when you're in your sport where you're cutting or you're making a powerful jump. Whatever you're doing, you want to control what you're doing. So the last thing we're going to end with is what's called a isometric. Something great to end with all the time. Come in that split squat stance, come down. This is going to work great for what we were just working on our quad and our BMO and our patellar tendon, really making sure. You might start to shake. It might hurt. It might not. Just make sure you end with this every single day, and it's great to start your workout with this. These are great additions. And last thing I want to say is, if you're interested, you're an Orlando, Florida-based athlete, we are here, grand opening tomorrow, April 13th. We have one availability this week on Thursday at 5 p.m. Feel free to follow us on here, subscribe, like, comment, share this with your fellow athlete, because we got more videos coming.